hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
The pitch. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. The 2-1. Left field and deep. Peralta going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he can't track it down. A base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In is Jorge Soler. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Runners on the move for second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Carrasco, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch. To swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
High pop up. Gurriel is under it. He's got it 1 away.
That is it. The first baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. So they're going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Right side. Moncada gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jose Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jose Abreu.
From the stretch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 delivery. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Soft liner to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting in, the catcher, Yasmani.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So two men are on with one man out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez recovers, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 14, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. And he fouls this one off. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Chopped toward the second baseman. Moncada has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Line drive to left. Cespedes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the lead.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Venezuela is out. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Yohan Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. Fouled off. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
3-0 to him now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit hard to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu, lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Stepping up now, David Peralta. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
On the move is Puig, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Eugenio Suarez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Peralta stands at second with no outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Popped up. Abreu battles the sun a bit but has it for out number 1. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Torres flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game, and a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. This pitch is popped up. Aguilar is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Grandal is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hack trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Peralta, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And it's fouled away. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And this will be fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network Saturday. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the big RBI minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch coming. Here it is to short. Altuve has it, and there's one down now. At the plate, Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 44.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Look out, 1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in, David Peralta, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Your attention, please.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. 0-1 the count. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a ball hit in the air, and it's a foul ball. Runners are at second and third with one down. And it's fouled away. Liner towards second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fouled away. On the ground to the left side. Torres at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jose Iglesias will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. He's set, now the pitch. Jesus Aguilar is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that second baseman, Labor Torres.
At the plate, Torres. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled off. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
In now, Salvador Perez. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Puig looking up. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Number 44. Designated
Now
hitter.
time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Alvarez.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, home run number 5 on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. To the plate now, Jose Abreu. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. He could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball one. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yasiel Puig as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eugenio Suarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Digging in, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Kendrys Morales is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots.
Out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there, and that retires the side. Genmar Gomez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding forward now, number 28. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench. And as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kendrys Morales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Ronald Acuna will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher.
Salvador Perez will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Jose Alvarado is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Peralta is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to. Bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Luis Robert will come on now and pinch run here. Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play. First after the ball hit the dirt.
Leonis Martin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he lays off there, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martin is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 balls and a strike to Leonis Martin.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. And they're going to get one back and maybe both as this is down for extra bases. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out going for third. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. Leonis Martin will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Chapman.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. Jose Castillo comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. And if you're wondering what remains in the bullpen, there they are. We'll see what, if anything, their skipper decides to do in this spot. Into the box now, number 28, fouled off. The winning run is at first base. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Puig off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. The 1-0. High pop-up. Torres waits on it. 2 down. Here's Kendrys Morales, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 1-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning set to get underway. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now that
at the plate, Torres 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Avisail Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
The center fielder, number 13.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. A ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-1, here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Into the box, Salvador Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he falls behind 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. Ill-advised swing that time. So just 1 away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. In now, Luis Robert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's Leonis Martin, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially